Welcome to Rimworld 1.6. They say you don't know what you have until you lose it, but this day, we know what we lost. We lost the psychopath, but not any psychopath. This psychopath was the one who defended our colony, but he took one last grenade to the chest, and his heart blew away. This was so devastating for our colony that even talks went catatonic. So one less colonist, I guess. Things were not looking good for our tiny wooden fort. Fires were also coming from the horizon, very close to our walls, but thankfully we had our colonists that saved us from the imminent burning of our walls. The storyteller decided to act funny and laugh at our socioeconomic state, and I understand why. Poor and decadent is how I would define our base. A trade caravan was sent toward the base. It was funny looking at me searching for something to sell or something I was able to afford. It feels like I should give up on this colony. Just when we needed it the most, 3 mystery refugees begged to crash on our couches. We didn't think twice before starting to build rooms for these people. 0 questions asked. Welcome to the sweatshop, buddies. It seems like our colonists didn't like the idea of having new refugees. 30 seconds in, Raymond calls Costco's a cannibal, causing an immediate social fight. It was personally funny seeing Raven crawl out of there with her singular peg leg, and Costco's just casually passing by. The work kept going though. The refugees started to work efficiently in tests that happened there for days. Maybe this is what we needed. And no, Costco's decided to extract Val from its grave directly to the middle of our dining table. Sometimes I really cannot believe how bizarrely wired the minds of these individuals are. Just unbelievable. Remember Sarkov, the weird cannibal lady we abandoned? With her peg leg and her other perfectly able leg, she waddled her way through the harsh conditions of the map without food, without any defense, until she reached an enemy settlement. They just happened to be pigskin, fully armored and armed with super modern equipment. She waddled again towards the base to see if she could get some food, only to get shredded by enemy turrets. Respect for Sarkov. Randy Random cheats a miracle medic onto our doorstep. The game literally gave us a random to compensate for the loss of Val. And believe me, we are taking advantage of this situation. The sun rose, and just when we were recovering from last raid, imps started sprinting in. Quickly we hand the new guys rusty pistols, and thankfully it was raining. Perfect setting when dealing with fire-spitting creatures. Maybe we had a chance, and because of our weather hacks, we achieved to repel the raiders and capture a very good fighter for the future. We are going to need people. The raid caused one of our supposedly passive colonists get into a sadistic rage against one of our prisoners, and it actually caused 2 of them against the same prisoner. They definitely have something against her. Now came time to stabilize, a feat that seems to be impossible. All of our colonists are hurt in some way or another, both physically and mentally. Prisoners having mental breaks, blood spilled everywhere making the place look nasty. I only know one thing, which is that if we are still alive and able to do stuff, there is always a chance to improve our situation, and you bet we are going to do what it takes to get there.